When it comes to sheer strength, fearless loyalty, and unmatched presence, two names echo loudly in the world of elite guardian dogs: the Rottweiler and the Cane Corso. These two powerful breeds stand at the top of the canine defense pyramid, often chosen by families, property owners, and security experts alike. While both breeds offer unwavering protection, their differences in behavior, build, intelligence, and temperament make them unique in their own way. The Rottweiler, bred originally for herding and guarding livestock, has a reputation for being firm, focused, and extremely disciplined. On the other hand, the Cane Corso, a descendant of Roman war dogs, showcases boldness, strength, and a deep-rooted instinct to defend its pack with courage and determination. This isn't just a comparison, it's the final guard-off between two living legends. The Rottweiler, the steadfast shield, known for balanced aggression and tactical control. The Cane Corso, the striking hammer, driven by raw strength and ancient instinct. In a world where homes and families seek more than just companionship, choosing the right defender becomes a vital decision. One is methodical, the other more primal. One guards with strategic focus, the other with unshakable dominance. To help you determine which breed truly fits your lifestyle and protection needs, we break down their strengths and traits point by point. Let the battle of the guardians begin, as we uncover what makes the Rottweiler and Cane Corso the ultimate contenders for canine superiority in the world of protection. 1. Physical strength and appearance. The Rottweiler and Cane Corso are both muscular, powerful breeds, but their physical builds express strength in different ways. The Rottweiler is compact and stocky, with a wide chest and dense muscle mass. It typically weighs between 80 to 135 pounds, with a thick neck and a short, strong frame that gives it an intimidating, boulder-like appearance. This compact power allows the Rottweiler to remain agile while delivering serious strength, especially when charging or holding down threats. The Cane Corso, on the other hand, is taller, longer, and more athletic in its build. Weighing between 90 to 120 pounds but appearing even larger due to its lean muscle and towering height, it carries itself like a Roman gladiator. Its broad shoulders and pronounced jaw give it a fierce look, and its long legs provide excellent speed and range. This dog is built for impact, often likened to a tank in motion, especially when in protection mode. While both are intimidating, the Cane Corso has the edge when it comes to size and raw visual impact. However, the Rottweiler counters with compact explosiveness, offering strength in tight quarters and controlled environments. So, if you're looking for brute force with reach and intimidation, the Cane Corso might be your choice. But if you want a more controlled power with efficient strength, the Rottweiler delivers exactly that. Ultimately, both dogs dominate in physical presence, but how they apply that strength defines their roles as protectors. 2. Temperament and demeanor. When comparing the temperament of the Rottweiler and Cane Corso, both breeds reflect loyalty and fearlessness, but the way they express these traits differ significantly. The Rottweiler tends to be more even-tempered and composed. It's a dog that evaluates situations before reacting. This calculated nature makes it an ideal guardian in family environments, as it balances protectiveness with a calm demeanor. Rottweilers form strong bonds with their families and are often more affectionate than many expect. They're gentle with children when properly trained and show admirable patience. The Cane Corso, in contrast, leans more toward dominance and intensity. It is deeply loyal but demands a strong, confident handler to guide it. Corsos are naturally assertive and can be more territorial than Rottweilers. While they can also be affectionate with family, they're less tolerant of unfamiliar people or animals. Their instinct to protect kicks in quickly, and they often act with a bold, no-nonsense attitude that makes them one of the most serious guardian breeds. Both dogs are highly trainable, but the Rottweiler is usually more forgiving and adaptable in family situations. The Cane Corso thrives best under structured leadership and consistent training from an early age. In short, the Rottweiler is the composed strategist, while the Cane Corso is the bold enforcer. If you want a guardian who can balance family warmth with protection, the Rottweiler fits that profile. If you seek a more dominant, serious defender with an intense presence, the Cane Corso may be the breed to choose. 3. Guarding instinct and protective drive. The Rottweiler's guarding instinct is well-honed, strategic, and intelligent. It is alert but not overly reactive. This breed tends to assess threats before taking action, showing maturity and control. Its protective drive comes from centuries of working as a livestock protector and police companion, making it a reliable, balanced defender. Rottweilers excel in situations that require controlled aggression, such as standing guard at home, dealing with unknown visitors, or protecting children during play. They do not bark unnecessarily and are usually quiet unless provoked. Cane Corsos, however, have a deeply embedded guarding instinct that is more immediate and intense. Their history as war dogs and estate guardians gives them a higher baseline of alertness. A Cane Corso may react more quickly to perceived threats and is often suspicious of strangers until properly introduced. They tend to position themselves physically between their family and a stranger, a powerful display of natural protection. The Corso doesn't just watch the perimeter, it owns it. While both breeds are dependable protectors, the Rottweiler operates with controlled caution, making decisions with care. The Cane Corso, in contrast, tends to engage faster and with more intensity. This makes it more effective for high-security roles but also more demanding in terms of training and handling. If you're looking for a thoughtful protector who guards with calculation, the Rottweiler stands out. But if immediate, instinctive protection is your priority, especially in larger outdoor spaces, the Cane Corso may offer a stronger, more instinct-driven shield. 4. Trainability and intelligence. Both the Rottweiler and Cane Corso are intelligent breeds, but their learning styles and responses to training vary. The Rottweiler is often considered one of the smartest working breeds. It learns quickly, retains commands well, and shows a strong desire to please its handler. This trait makes Rottweilers ideal for advanced obedience, agility training, and even police or service work. They respond best to firm yet positive reinforcement and thrive under structured routines. With consistent training, they can follow complex instructions and adjust their behavior based on situations. The Cane Corso is also intelligent but tends to be more independent in thought. It doesn't always follow commands immediately, especially if it senses weakness or inconsistency in its handler. Corsos are problem solvers and will often test boundaries to determine who's in charge. This breed responds best to experienced owners who can maintain leadership without using harsh discipline. While not as eager to please as Rottweilers, Corsos still perform exceptionally well in guarding and protection training due to their strong drive and discipline when raised properly. Both breeds need early and ongoing socialization, but the Rottweiler tends to mature mentally faster and adapt more smoothly to diverse environments. In contrast, the Cane Corso may require longer periods of firm guidance to fully develop its obedience and social skills. If you're a first-time large dog owner or prefer a dog that learns quickly with less resistance, the Rottweiler may be the better option. However, if you're confident in your leadership and want a powerful, thinking protector, the Cane Corso holds great potential. 5. Family compatibility and loyalty. The Rottweiler has long been celebrated for its loyalty and deep bond with its family. It thrives in a household where it feels like a valued member and often develops a special attachment to all family members, including children. Rottweilers are known for being incredibly protective yet affectionate, showing a gentle side at home while remaining alert to outsiders. Their calm nature makes them great for families with kids, provided they're trained and socialized from a young age. They also tend to be accepting of other pets when introduced properly. The Cane Corso also offers strong family loyalty but in a more intense and sometimes reserved way. Corsos are deeply bonded to their primary owner and tend to focus their protection on that individual. While they can be loving with family members, they are more likely to be standoffish with children or visitors unless socialized early. They are not aggressive without reason but may not tolerate overly rough handling or unpredictable movements from small children. Both dogs are loyal and trustworthy within their homes, but the Rottweiler's warmth and emotional adaptability make it a more well-rounded family dog. The Cane Corso's loyalty is equally deep but more intense, often manifesting as territorial protectiveness and constant vigilance. For a family seeking a loyal, balanced, and emotionally aware guardian, the Rottweiler fits beautifully. If your household is experienced with dominant breeds and wants a serious guardian who takes protection personally, the Cane Corso is a powerful, devoted choice. 6. Socialization with strangers and other animals. The Rottweiler typically approaches strangers and other animals with cautious interest rather than immediate hostility. When well socialized, it can interact peacefully with guests, children, and even other dogs. However, without consistent social exposure from a young age, the Rottweiler can become aloof or overly suspicious. This breed benefits from regular walks in public places, dog-friendly environments, and structured introductions to different people and animals. Its natural instinct is to protect, but it often waits to observe before reacting, a trait that makes it easier to manage in diverse settings. The Cane Corso, on the other hand, is naturally more reserved and protective, especially around strangers. It takes longer for a Corso to accept unfamiliar people, and it may require more social training to remain calm in public or with visiting guests. Corsos have a territorial streak that can lead to dominance over other dogs, especially of the same sex. Introducing them to other animals early and consistently is crucial if you want peaceful coexistence. A Cane Corso not socialized early may become highly reactive or even aggressive toward unfamiliar stimuli. In family environments that entertain visitors frequently or have multiple pets, the Rottweiler may prove easier to manage due to its balanced temperament. While both breeds need structure, Rottweilers are generally more adaptable in social scenarios. The Cane Corso requires a firmer, more experienced hand to guide it through socialization, but with the right foundation, it can still become a steady, respectful guardian. In the end, the Rottweiler wins in social ease, while the Corso demands more investment for similar outcomes. 7. Exercise and energy needs. Both the Rottweiler and Cane Corso are working dogs that require regular exercise, but their energy levels and activity styles differ. The Rottweiler has a moderate to high energy level. It enjoys daily walks, play sessions, and mental stimulation, such as obedience drills or puzzle toys. Without regular activity, a Rottweiler may become bored, which can lead to destructive behavior. It thrives on interaction and tasks, especially when its mind is engaged. A Rottweiler will enjoy backyard games, hikes, or even short jogs, but it also knows how to relax indoors if its energy needs are met. The Cane Corso has slightly higher energy demands, especially in its younger years. This breed craves physical exercise and purpose. A simple walk is rarely enough. Corsos benefit from structured work such as protection training, agility drills, or weight pulling. They enjoy challenges and need a secure space to run and play. A bored Cane Corso can become restless, dominant, or even aggressive, particularly if it senses a lack of leadership or purpose. While both breeds are not for sedentary lifestyles, the Rottweiler is a bit more manageable in urban settings or smaller homes as long as it gets daily stimulation. The Cane Corso is better suited for active families with yards or rural spaces. If you're looking for a dog that can adapt to varying levels of activity with balance, the Rottweiler offers flexibility. If you want a dog that can match a highly active, physically intense lifestyle, the Cane Corso stands ready with energy and purpose. 8. Barking and vocalization. When it comes to vocal behavior, the Rottweiler is generally quiet and reserved. It doesn't bark without reason and prefers to assess situations before sounding an alarm. This makes the Rottweiler an excellent choice for households that want a watchful yet quiet guardian. When it does bark, its deep, resonant voice commands attention and signals a real alert. This selective barking pattern also helps prevent unnecessary tension in neighborhood settings or multi-family homes. The Cane Corso, while not known as a frequent barker either, tends to be slightly more vocal in alert mode. It takes its guarding role seriously and will often bark at anything unfamiliar near its territory. Its bark is powerful, loud, and intimidating, enough to deter intruders instantly. Some Corsos even make low, rumbling growls when observing or warning, creating an even more intimidating presence. While they're not nuisance barkers, Corsos may react more readily to subtle movements or changes in their environment. Both breeds are manageable in terms of vocal habits, but the Rottweiler's quieter nature makes it a more subtle protector. The Cane Corso is more assertive in announcing its awareness, which can be a benefit or drawback depending on your living situation. For apartment or city dwellers, the Rottweiler may be a better fit due to its calm demeanor. For large properties or rural homes needing strong deterrence, the Cane Corso's thunderous bark acts like a built-in security alarm. Ultimately, both dogs are effective, but how vocal they are depends on your needs and surroundings. 9. Health and longevity. Health plays a crucial role in deciding between two powerful breeds like the Rottweiler and Cane Corso. The Rottweiler has a life expectancy of 8 to 10 years and is prone to specific health conditions, including hip and elbow dysplasia, heart disease, especially aortic stenosis, and certain cancers like osteosarcoma. Obesity can also be an issue if the dog isn't properly exercised or overfed. Responsible breeding, regular vet checkups, and joint supplements can help extend a Rottweiler's healthy years. The Cane Corso lives around 9 to 12 years, slightly longer on average than the Rottweiler. It too is susceptible to hip and elbow dysplasia, bloat, gastric torsion, and heart issues like cardiomyopathy. Corsos are large dogs with fast growth rates, which can lead to joint problems if not monitored. They require quality nutrition, measured growth, and low-impact exercise during their early months. A healthy Cane Corso kept at ideal weight can age gracefully with fewer complications. In terms of grooming, both breeds are relatively low maintenance, with short coats that require only weekly brushing. However, the Rottweiler sheds more consistently year-round, while the Cane Corso's shedding is more seasonal. If longevity and fewer genetic issues are your top priority, a well-bred Cane Corso may offer a slight edge. But both breeds benefit greatly from early health screenings, responsible breeding, and proper nutrition. Whether you choose the steadfast Rottweiler or the dominant Corso, investing in their health early and consistently is the key to a longer, happier life. 10. Overall suitability and lifestyle fit. Choosing between the Rottweiler and Cane Corso ultimately comes down to your lifestyle, experience, and goals for a guardian dog. The Rottweiler is a well-rounded protector with a stable temperament, high intelligence, and emotional adaptability. It's better suited for families, especially those with children or other pets, provided training starts early. It thrives in homes where it's given both physical activity and affection. Rottweilers excel as both guardians and companions, striking a balance between power and emotional depth. The Cane Corso is a more intense, assertive breed that demands structure, space, and leadership. It may not be ideal for first-time dog owners due to its strong will and dominant nature. However, for experienced handlers, the Cane Corso offers unmatched protection and loyalty. It's best suited for individuals or families with large properties or a very active lifestyle. The Corso sees itself as a true protector and often takes its role very seriously, requiring less coddling and more purpose-driven tasks. If you live in a suburban or urban setting, have moderate dog handling experience, and want a guardian that can also function as a warm, balanced family member, the Rottweiler is likely your best match. If you're in a more rural or expansive setting, understand the responsibilities of handling a dominant working breed, and need high-level protection with a bold presence, the Cane Corso is an elite choice. Both dogs are legends in the world of guardianship. Your decision depends not on which is stronger, but which better matches your life, home, and ability to lead with strength and respect.